So that is the location.
Of all my people. So I'll start with the ones that are in the city.
Okay.
I have excellent tracking skills. Watch this.
Alright, so give me an investigation.
Wow. Perfect.
So.
This horse is not working with me.
No, it is not.
That's a 20 in Spanish.
No, too bad. As you start going through the city, asking people if you've seen a tabaxi and a centaur walking around here recently, a few people just like waste your time by going, oh yeah, I think I've seen him down by, the common space, where all the bars are. And others are just like looking at you and be like, no.
Can I roll a survival to try to track them?
Yeah, go ahead. Roll at disadvantage because your roll sucked for survival. Or an investigation, I should say.
Jesus, give me strength.
Alright.
See any hoof prints on the ground that look abnormally woman-like?
Yeah, you see hoof prints on the ground. You see horse droppings.
She's been here.
You're also in the middle of the main street here, where there's a lot of foot traffic from horses.
I'm on the right track. Just grab any horse off the fucking street. It'd be good enough. It's a half centaur.
Dax and Hippolyta? Hippolyta.
Hennessy.
What are you guys doing?
I don't know. I'm kind of just like Dax's like sort of personal bodyguard because I'm very protective of them.
Dax is gonna go get a drink.
So I go.
Alright. So, are you going for one of the dive bars, or are you going for like a okay inn?
Dive bar, please.
Okay.
Will they even let us in?
Head into the dive bar. Let's see here. Hippolyta and Dax proceed to head out that way. Getting to the bar is easy enough. Trying to get in, Dax, no issue. You walk in. Hippolyta, you find it a kind of a tight squeeze.
Those power haunches.
You do manage to get in. The three other patrons in here, because it is early morning, but this is also a dive bar, who seem quite stupid at this point, all look at you and give a sideways glance. Like, what the fuck is this thing doing in here? The bartender looks at Dax and goes, "You gotta leave your horse outside."
I didn't invite it in.
I don't give a shit. Get that damn thing out.
It's not mine.
Starts looking around at the other patrons who are kind of just like, again, bottle deep. Whose fucking horse is this? Get him out, or I'm gonna make some stew.
You won't be making stew if I cut you into stew first.
I need new glasses. What? When did horses start talking?
Don't look at me. You wouldn't let me fucking find them.
Anybody? No? Alright, well, you got coin, Miss Horse?
I have a little money, but I'm not drinking.
Why here?
Check the small one.
Dax is drinking.
Alright, you know what? Just here. He puts up a couple glasses. That'll be 4 copper.
Alright, give him the money.
Alright, start drinking. Kristen, you've spent probably the last 2 hours examining horse shit in the middle of the fucking street.
Listen, I wasn't given a time limit. All I know is I got this bitch's money and his horse. He didn't give me a time frame. He didn't sound too urgent.
Go ahead and do another...
Investigation?
Yeah.
Alright. See if I get smart. Yeah.
Alright. As you're walking your giant of a horse... as you're walking down the street on the horse, like checking standard stores, people in the streets, you do catch a glimpse out of the corner of your eye of a large horse in the middle of a bar.
Alright, I'm gonna go in.
You going in with Spud?
No, Spud's gonna stay tied up outside.
Okay.
Don't do anything to this fucking horse. I will fight you. Alright, so I'm gonna keep eyes on Spud, every couple seconds. Just because I don't trust you. And I'm gonna look at this other horse chick. Do I see the Dax as well?
You see a tabaxi in a dark cloak sitting there enjoying 2 drinks as the horse is kind of, or at this point you've realized it is a centaur, standing there just kind of watching her drink.
Halt, you there, horse and cat person. I'm going to swiftly and aggressively approach because I have to look cool.
When I draw my weapons,
There's AC/DC blasting in the background. My cloak is billowing in the wind that totally exists in this bar.
Dax is gonna down the rest of the first drink.
I cast Eldritch Blast.
Oh, God.
No. No need to be aggressive. I have been looking for you. It's impressively hard to find a fucking centaur and a
Scimitar?
centaur. I had a couple too. Centaur and the tabaxi around here. Apparently you guys are magical, mythical creatures that no one's ever heard of, and I'm a lunatic, so fuck this town.
Looking for us doesn't necessarily mean you don't mean us violence.
Listen, I've got this guy who's promised money.
Dax's ears perk up, and you've got her full attention now.
Hang on. Let me see if I got this right. Yeah, I got this guy. Fucking check it. I've got this guy who's promised money for your assistance. I need you to come with me. I've been sent to gather you and a few other people.
How much money?
An amount. Listen, I got 10 gold, and he didn't even fucking know me. This guy's a fucking cheap ass. No, not cheap ass.
You do know that he is technically nobility. He is residing inside the castle keep.
Dude, he lives in the palace.
And he is part of the household of Rosen. That is information you would know.
Alright, I disclose the information I know. Say,
So you guys know that, first of all, the Rosens are quite penny pinchers. They do pay well when time needs to come. When they do offer money, it's typically paid.
dude, this is legitness.
Yeah.
What does the Rosen want of us?
Some investigation or whatever about, corruption and...
Great RPing, guys. Great
it'll
RPing.
be easy money. That's all you need to know.
I will only
It'll-
work for coin in the right circumstances.
He's a nerd, so he's not gonna fuck you over. He's totally a cool guy. He was reading a book when I met him.
Sarah, Emily, why don't you roll history checks, both of you?
History of 19.
Dax, alright, that's that for a +1. Good roll.
You'll do fine.
Okay, both of you beat the DC 10. This gentleman that she speaks of is actually kind of well known within the city of the Silver City. He is a respected scholar. His current job inside the palace is an advisor to the current king. He is also in charge of maintaining elven history. So you would have probably might have seen him within the last few months, walking around through the cities, talking to people, acquiring books, that kind of stuff.
Alright. And?
So, I don't want to cause an uproar or anything, but we should probably talk somewhere a little quieter.
Oh.
Kristen, you also have some privileged information.
Well, yeah, because I'm badass.
So stuff that you know from the last session would apply. You don't need to say such things because no word has been spread on that yet. But.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't want to, start a ruckus in here because I don't know what the town knows.
Mm.
And I don't know if these guys are fucking legit or not. They seem pretty rude towards the nice lady who walked in and offered them a job.
I am not exactly on the same page of the law of this kingdom. Are you just trying to arrest me?
Dude, I work with the Thieves Guild. It's all good. It's fucking kosher.
Do you have anyone who could vouch for you that you're part of the Thieves Guild?
I stole this horse.
Didn't?
I'm gonna peek back and see if the horse is still there.
It's still there. You do see a couple people looking at it. They know
Whose horse it is?
whose horse it is because it
who
is
else
a
has
one of a kind.
fat fucking horse like that.
I wish I had the pictures I could show people.
Dax is gonna lower her voice. She's not shouting this in the tavern. So, you want us to believe that you're in the Thieves Guild and just go on your word that you stole a horse?
Oh, that's pretty metal. Fucking.
How about a test? Prove to me you're a fellow thief and I'll go with you.
Alright, who's close? You said
You got 3 drunken individuals, all at separate tables. There's about 5 tables in here, about 4 chairs around each. There's also a bar top. You have one at the bar top, sitting about 3 stools down from Dax, and whatever fucking Sarah's name is, because I'm never going to be able to remember that on the fly.
Alright, I'm gonna walk up to the first guy at the bar.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna lean in close and I'm gonna persuade him right quick. I'm gonna say, tell her I'm evil.
He looks over at Dax. She wanted me to tell you that she's evil?
See? Legit.
Dax,
Can I get another beer?
Yeah, this one's on me, buddy.
Why don't you pay for the last one? The bartender says.
See? Evil. Confirmed. 100%.
Dax is gonna turn her head away and start drinking again.
Alright, I got a better way to persuade you. You like drinks?
Yes.
Alright. I'll buy you 2 whole drinks, if you believe me.
No, thank you.
You just told me you like drinks. Surrounded by fucking liars. So what'd you say? You're, babbling about how I totally deserve to have you on my team because I'm super cool?
I think Dax is ignoring you right now.
Oh, Dax. I'm gonna tell on you.
Are you gonna try and get me arrested?
No. You know, my buddy Roger. He's told me a little about you.
Alright, you got... Dax is gonna start paying attention again.
I'm paying attention too, because if you threaten the cat, I will be very upset with you.
I'm not threatening, I'm persuading. Listen, you and me know a common friend. So that's enough, right?
Well, you just name dropped someone who, ran a group of thugs. Really, it's not that convincing. I could say the king's name and say, oh, yeah, we both know who that is.
Do you know the king's, do you know the king's
Well
name?
played.
Do you know the king's name? Because I sure do.
I don't.
I'll tell you the king's name.
I don't care.
You do secretly. Deep in your heart. No, Roger and I go way back. And he's told me a thing or two about you.
What
What
has
a
he
jerk-
told you?
Jerk you are, apparently.
That doesn't sound like Roger.
That sure sounds like Roger. See, the Desperados have a history of kind of being assholes.
So, Dax is gonna start ignoring you again, I guess.
Alright, what'll it take to convince you?
Like I said, prove you're part of the Thieves Guild to me, or leave.
Alright, so, who do I gotta kill to get a fucking chick to follow me around here?
There's
You don't have to kill anyone.
bartender and 3, 4, 5 people in this building right now.
If I loot his body afterwards, technically I'm a thief. Alright, do I have... Are we close enough to my home base that I could just go grab my fucking buddy?
Which... Oh, yeah, that's easy enough.
Alright, you guys stay put. I fucking mean it. I'll be right back. If they dip...
So let's go.
No, wait, I got some friendship bracelets to ensure. You wanna put on these manacles for a second?
No,
Pay no mind to the thunderclap. I didn't mean to nuke the bar.
So, what are you guys doing? Why, this tiefling woman who just name dropped somebody on you and said, "Hold on, I'll be right back."
Listen, I'm excited. We're going on an adventure together, whether they like it or not.
I'm gonna ask Hippolyta if she's ready to leave.
Okay, we're role playing. We've only been approached by strangers here. I would be glad to leave.
So yeah, we're gonna get up out of the bar and leave. How drunk am I?
You're not drunk.
Alright.
What's your constitution modifier? Yeah, you're fine. It's just 1 drink. And it's not like the world's best quality. It is a dive bar.
Alright.
Can I block them in the bar with the horse?
No. You guys start proceeding to leave the building. As you exit, what you're going to see is a couple town's guardsmen walking by. They kind of quickly glance over at the both of you, and they seem to not pay any mind. They're both human. They just kind of continue to go.
Okay.
Shifty.
Yeah. Where are we gonna head? I feel like I should do some thieving because I'm a rogue. Let's head to another dive bar.
So you start heading off to another dive bar.
Different dive bar.
Doesn't take long. You walk across the street.
She'll never find us here.
Yeah. Walk across the street, find another one.
How many patrons are in this one?
None, currently.
Okay. Perfect. I came here to rob people. This isn't gonna work. Go to a different dive bar. We're looking for drunkards.
Can I catch up? I just went around a corner.
After a couple minutes of entering into the bar and realizing, no one's here, out of the back room, you see the tiefling woman exiting the back of the bar along with a copper-scaled dragonborn.
Look, see?
See what?
Tell him.
Dragonborn will look at you, Dax. Go, "How are you doing? It's been a little while since we've crossed paths, hasn't it?"
I have literally no idea who you are.
You don't remember this? He's going to point to his eye that's been gouged out.
Nope.
Ah, you're friends, I see.
I wouldn't use friends. I would use the word acquaintances.
Still, literally have no idea who you are.
She should lay off the drinks.
You should lay off dragging strangers in front of me.
No, you're clearly friends with this guy. You go way back.
I don't know him.
You see that the Copperscale Dragonborn seems to be pissed that you do not remember him.
Oh, you! Wait a minute, I remember you. You're the little bastard who I got so that I aired out the eye of. Yeah, I remember you. Okay.
He's sensitive about that.
Shut up, Sumag.
Sumag. I'm not even relevant enough to remember my name.
No, not
I've been
really.
working here for so long.
Sigmad, whatever.
Yeah, but no, see the relationship now? Thieves Guild, Thieves Guild, legit
He
proof, and...
puts a hand on your shoulder, looks at you and goes, "We'll forgive your previous failure for bringing me such a lovely present."
Listen, that last one wasn't my fault.
As you have said, but, a failure's still a failure, but, this more than does up.
Well, I got all the proof I needed. See, I'm part of the Thieves Guild. You wanted proof. That's all you asked for. I brought you proof. So I don't give a fuck how you guys know each other. I did my part. So about that adventure.
There will be no adventure. This fucking cat isn't going to be leaving this goddamn building.
Cast Eldritch Blast.
So your version of proof is to bring someone who hates me desperately. You're great at convincing people of things. You're just fantastic of it.
It's a little love between friends, okay?
Again, we're not friends.
We literally...
If you swear violence against the cat, I swear violence against you, lizard man.
That would hit.
So, yeah, no, I brought my proof. I don't need to keep my proof, right?
No.
Yeah, sweet.
Pew. Yeah, that should hit. So at this point, as he had formally explained that, Dax would not be leaving this building on an adventure, the Tieflin here decides to Eldritch Blast him in the face.
Well, yes,
Nice.
one I left.
I gotta find...
Well, I'm proving how helpful I am. And that I'm an ally.
Yes, that would hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Yeah. Whack.
Okay, so he takes a hit. Still
right.
standing.
Now let's wail on him as friends and become one as companions.
So that would be the surprise round.
You wanted proof, I brought you proof. I didn't say we had to keep the proof.
Why don't we have everybody roll initiative real quick? You've just seen
Sugmed.
Eldritch blast this gentleman in the face, like 5 feet away from him.
Mm-hmm.
The bartender has this look of like, oh fuck. No one else
Not
in the
again.
bar. So what are you doing?
Well, he threatened the cat, so I'm totally in on with beating him up.
Okay.
Yeah, friendship fight.
Yeah, I feel like she would get in on this.
So you quickly move up, taking your two-handed battle axe and taking a large swing at him. This man is a little more nimbler than you expected and is able to dodge out of the way. Okay, so that is your turn. Next would be...
Do you not have the initiative chart?
No, because I don't have Pogs to link them to.
Oh yeah. Probably be Dax then.
Yep. Dax, what are you doing? Those guys standing here.
Dax is gonna go after him with a short sword.
Okay. So give me an athletics, because the only other open spot's to jump up on the bar top.
Oh no.
Or acrobatics, your choice.
Oh, acrobatics, definitely. Oh no.
Okay, so you jump up. Bar's a little slippier than you expected and didn't get quite cleaned up well. So you slip a little bit. You're not prone, though. Go ahead and make your attack.
Oh no, Emma.
Okay, go ahead and roll damage. Alright. So, to recap of what just happened. Eldritch Blast in the face. Centaur runs up. Two-handed battle axe. Completely woofs the attack. Tabaxi fucking rogue runs up, slips on the bar top, and tries to stab him. And pierces his shoulder for 4 points of damage. He is still standing, and he's looking pissed off.
Yeah.
Let's see here. It would be this lovely gentleman's turn. He's going to use his verbal action to look at Dax and go, "You fucking bitch." And he's going to try to stab you with his scimitar.
Oh.
Does an 18 hit?
I have a 14 armor class.
Yeah, so you get hit for 3 points of damage. He swings wide, slicing your abdomen slightly. Not deep enough, but still enough to cut you. You are bleeding. And
Is it my action now?
nope, it is.
My turn.
Yep, Sigmad.
Alright. I'm gonna do Hexblade Curse. Did it come up? Probably not. No, it should have.
Okay, so you're hexing this gentleman.
Yep, and I'm gonna Hexblade with the mace. And I'm gonna whack.
16 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
And no, I don't want to chat. No, I don't want to read later. Whack.
And
Brains.
how do you want to kill this man?
Brains everywhere.
Brains everywhere.
But his pockets are intact, so I can prove I'm a thief.
So, as he has yelled, "You son of a bitch," and swings and slashes Dax
Just come
in
up
the
behind.
stomach.
Boom.
Yep, come right up ahead. Just crack him in the skull with your mace. Little spiked ends just stick in his head as his one eye rolls back. Tongue kind of flops out. And just pull it out. Chunk of skull still attached to it.
Alright, I'm gonna say wait. And I'm gonna go through his pockets.
Help! Help! You hear
Hey.
the bartender start screaming.
Bartender, it's cool. I know this guy. Let me just go through his pockets and prove my point. Real quick. Do I have to do a slut? No, do I have to do a
Do an investigate or a perception check will determine your loot.
perception?
Okay. You're gonna acquire like 15 gold pieces, 5 silver, as well as a what is it called? Just a like necklace with a picture frame in it.
Alright, and I'm gonna hold these items up victoriously and look to Dax and Hennessy and be like, thief. Believe me? We buds now, we killed the guy together. There's kind of no going back right now. We got witnesses.
Dax is gonna nod and she's gonna turn to the bartender and be like, "You can keep your life if you keep quiet about this for 20 minutes."
I'm gonna sauce that guy 9 gold and just go shh and pat him on the head.
I'm so confused right now.
You like this 9 gold though, right? Good 9 gold, right?
You see the front of this gentleman's pants kind of get, saturated.
I forgot Dax was just standing on the counter and like hovering over him.
Alright, we're gonna go. Have a nice day.
You have a guard poke his head in real quick. Is everything okay in here?
Hang on.
We
I got
all
this.
say yes at once.
I got this. Hang on. Yeah, I got this.
So what do you say?
If you fucking mugged me, defending myself, self-defense, rape, something.
Right.
I'm a tantalizing woman with a midriff shirt and a thong. His one eye was googling me up and down.
You see that this guard has like grasped his spear kind of tight. He goes, "Friend, come here. You might have something."
I'm gonna go up to him. I'm gonna shh and pat his head and say,
No. You take your steps back, miss.
All right. I got this horse out here. We're gonna fucking boogie. You guys ready?
Yeah. Dax is going up the back way. Is there a back way?
You don't, do you know? Roll a,
Just plow through. You're a fucking
yeah,
horse.
just go. Just do what you want to do.
I'm a horse. Emma's a cat.
Ride her.
Do you go out the back, or do you go out through the front?
I'm going up
Or do you
to
go
the
out a
front.
window?
Can I see if there's a back? Like a back door or...
There's a door that is closed that you saw that, Timothy and fucking Sigmad come out of.
Yeah, I'm going out that door. I'm gonna
Alright.
jump off the bar.
You want to hop on, Lem?
Sure, I don't even know. Can you get through?
I'm going through.
Alright. I'm getting on the back of the horse. The centaur.
I'm not a horse.
So you jump on the back of Emily, or Sarah.
Oh,
Hennessy,
what's up?
whatever. So, what are you doing, Hennessy?
We're going straight for the door. We're going through where it's stopping us.
I'll
So
let
you-
them go first.
Start running towards the door. Give me a athletics to try to shove the two guards that are trying to enter in.
Can't she just use
We're going to the
words?
back door.
Oh, back door. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Going through the door in the back, you realize it goes into a small office, barely large enough to fit your centaur body.
Is there
Back exit.
a window?
There is no window.
I'm gonna face palm and start heading out the front door.
Yeah, I'm going to back up.
I'll meet you guys out there.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump off the horse and go through before she has to back her big
Excuse me,
honk.
ma'am, but this is now an active crime scene. You need to stay here so we have a few questions to ask you.
Oh,
You and your two companions that just tried to run away.
Can I roll a persuasion and see if I can convince this guy that I'm totally innocent?
You can roll it and then figure it out from there.
Alright. Persuasion. Shit! Sir, not me. Them, not me.
Ma'am, your mace is covered in the man's skull.
I like red accessories. Goes good with my skin tone.
At this point, you start hearing the sound of more footsteps heading towards the building.
I'm just gonna go. What do you want me to roll to shove on through?
So that's a your choice of a athletics to shove through them, or an acrobatics to try to jump through a window. You can try to fight your way out, which probably would not be good.
I've got friends.
What
in
about
high
a
places.
strength to just push through the crowd?
That would be your athletics check.
Alright, I'm gonna acrobat. Let's see if I get anywhere. Can I flip through that window?
Yeah, you dive right through that window.
Alright, I'm getting on fucking Spud.
I'm gonna point at her
Boogieing
and
a
be
little
like,
further
that's
down
the
the road."
tiefling that killed this man.
I thought we were friends.
You tried to blame it on us
You were in
first.
the other room. You heard nothing.
Alright, I'm gonna barrel straight through all the guards.
I'm not on the horse
Well,
anymore. I'm just
Jesus
gonna blame
Christ.
it on the tiefling.
Alright, good luck. We got a witness.
Damn
I'm
it.
pretty sure you're the other one who landed a hit.
So yeah, Sarah. Sorry, Hennessy. You plow through the two guards, knocking them on their ass. You hear them yell, like, stop! You're under arrest!
Is
And
it
then
working?
they're on their ass going, ah, shit! Stop them!
Follow me! We're going off.
Yeah.
Going south.
I'm going with her. We're going at this point.
Are the guards back on their feet by the time Dax has, figured it out?
You should probably hurry. I believe she has the ability
Yeah, I thought you
to-
were still on the back of Hennessy. So where were
Alright.
you?
Now, I'm on the back of Hennessy. Let's say that.
That sounds like a safe bet.
Alright.
Alright, so we're getting the fuck
Especially
out of
since we're already out the
I'm gonna
door.
flip off the cops as I am carried away on my magical horse.
So which one's south of us?
That would be
Researcher boy?
Ritz.
Alright, so we got a few more people to pick up before we, get paid. So now that you guys are on the run with me and shit, because, blood pact partners or some bullshit, let's go. I'll start leading the way to wherever the fuck this guy is, because apparently I know where he is.
I believe it's about a day's worth of travel, maybe a day and a half.
You like walking?
I'm a horse.
Yeah, we do have 2 horses, basically. You got Potato Horse, and then you got Hippolyta. I can ride Hippolyta, and you can ride the Potato.
Is Spud gonna have a fucking heart attack or something on the way?
No. Jeremy's actually conditioned him.
Oh, okay. That's
So-
right. Taking him out on walks and shit, feeding him fat fucking apples and stuff.
So that's how this horse is in really good condition.
Glomphing away.
You guys make a mad dash to exit the city. You have a couple guards that try to stop you.
Oh, do
But-
I still have that paper saying that I totally work for the guy?
Yeah, you do.
Ah, shit! So if anyone stops us,
I was
I'm
just gonna
fucking
get-
pedigree.
At the gate, you will have the same gentleman that you had encountered the previous night.
Oh, the one who thought I was a total drunk ass? Mm-hmm. Hell yeah. I'm like, bro, I work for this guy now.
It's like, very well.
Alright, bye. I'll see you later. Catch you on the flip side, home slice. Alright, we're moseying. No issues. This guy's fucking cool.
Exiting this main city of the Silver City. You have a day's worth of travel. Is there anything anybody would like to discuss with one another or do anything like that while you're traveling?
I suppose I can actually introduce myself.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hi, I'm Sukman.
Sukme?
Sukmad. Also a god name.
Sukmad.
Friggin'
Okay.
twinning. I like long walks on the beach. And Britney Spears. I like looking out the window, sadly on a rainy day. And, I like my cape. It shits on my decks, but I like my cape. That's all you need to know. Oh, and I'm in the Thieves Guild, in case you couldn't figure it out. Not anymore, probably, but I don't think they like me that much anymore.
Would you like to divulge anything about your current fucking mission that actually directly affects these two?
Oh yeah, hey, by the way, the king's dead. You know that
Who?
king you didn't know the name of that you didn't care all that much about? Yeah, we're kind of on a mission to figure out why he's dead.
So wait, is
No.
this the Child King? Or...
No, the big boy king.
Ah. So the Child King is now coming into play.
Yeah, that thing you didn't know until just now.
Yeah.
So Adron died a horrible, tragic death, I guess. It was pretty gnarly. What's his face? Nerd boy sent me on a quest. Gave me a horse. He's like, yeah, go gather a party so we can find the corruption or whatever noble cause he has.
So...
But I heard money and food. So, yeah, welcome to the party.
So... why were you interested in Hippolyta and I?
Badass horse, badass cat. If I'm gonna have a party, it's gonna be a cool looking party. I don't want no namby-pamby piece of shit.
Okay.
Is that a good enough excuse? You buying it?
So,
You came highly recommended, let's just say that.
I'm not buying it.
Well, in the Thieves Guild, I worked as a spy, you know. Kinda heard some shit about cool people.
Okay.
So, you seemed pretty legit. I'm just going around picking up people that I thought sounded cool.
so other things that she would be filling you in on that I think she forgot about.
I didn't forget none. I'm mysterious.
Is before the king's death, he had a private meeting with the man who has decided to hire this adventurers party. During that conversation, they had discussed the unjust taxation on the Peregrine. The king did not realize that such a law had been passed. Someone had forged such a documentation, and he was unaware within the last year that this was happening. So he had charged Birchwood into investigating it.
Oh yeah, we're looking for racists. So this kind of benefits you guys. You don't like paying
Yeah.
tax dollars, I bet.
Down.
So yeah, that was kind of more of the, how you should have introduced yourself. But,
Listen,
killing a man
guys,
is also pretty good.
I'm high on adrenaline right now. And I'm eating
Just
corn.
to let you know, that's all you would have needed to say to me in the bar, and I would have been in.
Oh, taxes?
No, because I don't like
friggin'
racists.
whisper in your ear.
Yeah, telling me that story would have been getting me on board a lot faster because Dax
Your
is
queen
already
story
thinking,
starts with
with
tax
Dax
evasion.
is
Tell me
already
that.
thinking how she can exploit the Child King. So yeah.
Oh, so you guys are assholes. Okay, I'm down with that.
No, I'm not an asshole. I would.
I can't wait for Jeremy to get back on so he can lead this party.
Is he goody two shoes? Or
Yeah, he's a fucking nerd. Let me tell you about him. That motherfucker was studying as punishment for himself because he thought I was a bad guy for chasing ass.
oh no.
But this guy, he's got money, so it's okay. He fed me. He bailed me out of trouble. I slept in his bed, platonically. It was decent.
Continuing on, it only took you the rest of the day to get there. The sun has set, it is getting dark.
Which city town are we arriving in? Anastad.
Yeah, Anastard.
Alright.
You have arrived. You see the glowing lights of a few taverns, inns. You see, this is a large city. Most of all the shops have closed at this point.
So is
You
this...
see quite a few homes with candles burning in the windows, that kind of stuff. Hearths ablaze. You can see the warm glow coming from inside these towns, or inside these houses. The streets are actually lit with these gas lanterns, like in the early 1800s, how they had them.
Yeah.
That's that kind of same situation.
This is the kobold, right?
Yes, you.
I'm assuming he's a little more well known than the horse and the cat. And if I ask about him, people will probably know him.
Oh no, you could ask about him. So
right.
where are you going, and how are you doing?
Well, bars are always open at this time, and we've had great luck with them tonight.
Today.
All right, to the bar.
So, you enter into this bar. You've stowed Spud outside.
Yep.
Walking in. Who's walking in first?
Me,
Yeah.
authoritatively.
All right.
Because I know who we're looking for, and I have not disclosed this to the others because I'm mysterious
Okay.
and vague.
So you walk in, all authoritative. You just swing the door open, you walk in, everybody's having a great time. There seems to be some gambling going over on one table. There's like 4 or 5 bartenders all running around, serving people drinks, food. The place is packed. There's about probably 80 seats here, and there's standard room only, and even the standard room, it's pretty tight fit.
It's not.
Following behind you would be Dax, entering in. And then behind her...
Hippolyta, you
Would
want to
be-
stay with Spud, your new boyfriend?
No, I'm going in the bar.
All right. Well, a little packed in here.
As Dax
It's gonna get a
enters,
lot more packed.
again,
All right.
no one is paying attention. Hennessy enters, squeezing her fat horse ass in.
Does not.
The clip clopping on the wood. The room goes silent,
Gracious.
and everybody is staring at you.
Gonna beat him with
After a
attention.
couple seconds, everybody resumes what they were doing. Music starts playing again, everybody starts running around. A good time.
All right, I'm gonna head up to the bar then. Go to the barkeeper.
Alright. Walking up, it is a dwarvish female.
Hello, ma'am.
Good evening.
I'll take a drink, and if you don't mind, I'd like to ask if you've seen a kobold named Ritz kicking around this town.
He comes in once in a while.
Do you know where we could find them?
As far as I know, he mostly stays at his manor doing some weird research shit.
Could you point us towards the manor?
It's on the outskirts of town.
Big can't miss it kind of thing?
You can't miss it with all the other little mansions where the rich live.
Yeah. I'm gonna...
By the way, love, it'd be 2 silver for this drink.
I can deal with that. Either of you guys want a drink while we're sitting here?
Are you buying?
Yeah.
I'll take 2.
Alright, so I have 0 silver left. That's fine. I'm fat with gold because Nerd told me. So
Because you robbed the guy you murdered. Yeah, I know.
I'm proving my point. That's all. Just giving you what you wanted.
Wait a minute. Did I just hear you say you've murdered a man today?
Nah.
Oh.
You want me to roll a deception?
Right, preferably because you
yours.
guys were openly talking about this.
Blam? Nah, not me. No way.
Well,
Do I look like that kind of person?
just promise me one thing, love. Don't murder anybody here. I don't want any more fucking trouble tonight.
I'm gonna wink finger guns her. I'm gonna wink finger guns her.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright, so now we know he lives here. Now we're just gonna knock on every mansion door until we find him.
Oh. You mean clop on every mansion door?
If you're volunteering, that is a fine entrance. They can pay to fix the doors, it's fine.
So walking around in this tight-packed area, like I said, you do see some gambling going on, arm wrestling.
I'm gonna put my coin purse in my shirt, Wait a minute, do Baxies have boobs? Is she wearing a bra?
Mine did.
Alright, well, my Tabaxi's gonna put her coin purse in her bra. Ain't no one stealing from her.
Okay.
Alright.
You guys doing anything else while you're here? Getting food, getting lodging, any of that, or are you just going straight out?
Drinking 2 drinks.
Yep, drinking
Okay.
my one drink.
Shouldn't we
These
ask
are
around
stronger
more?
drinks. If your Constitution modifier is under a 2, which is definitely you, Emily, you need to roll a Constitution save. So, Dax has had a long day. Not really used to riding for, a long time, a good solid 8-9 hours. She's wiped. After the second drink, you just kind of see her start nodding off at the bar.
I'm gonna ask the barkeep if they have inns here. Rooms.
Well, I've got one room that can fit 2 of you, and that lovely last point at Hennessy. I don't have a room big enough for you, ma'am. I do apologize.
Is the weather nice out tonight? Do we get a stable?
The weather's pretty fair. It's about a good 60 degrees outside. Clear skies, stars are shining bright.
Rooming up with Spud. Rooming up with Spud. Alright.
I'm well enough used to the wild.
Alright. You can babysit Spud tonight. I'll house me and the lady. I gotta buy my fucking friendships right now. Alright. How much is the room?
The room, Michelle, it's only 5 silver for the night, but it comes with a meal in the morning.
Ah, hell yeah.
Now,
This.
ma'am,
Yes?
I've never served a centaur before. Would you like breakfast in the morning? Do you eat grain or hay, or do you eat vegetables or meat? I don't know. I don't want to offend, but I just don't know. I'm gonna be honest.
At least she's being nice about it and asking if you're vegan or not.
Yeah. I eat just as any other 2-legged creature that you serve here would.
In that case, if you'd like breakfast in the morning, it's gonna cost you a silver piece.
Yeah, I'll pay for that too.
Good to hear.
Alright, so in the morning, once we've all rested, we'll go kick down some mansion doors, I guess.
Morning comes. You all awake.
Eat our brekkie.
Go inside. It's been cleaned out. Place has been clean, spotless. There's no leftover drunks overnight. You do have a pretty good breakfast. You have a home fry set up with a couple over easy eggs and a couple slices of bacon each.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a clump of hash browns and put it in the pocket I have Dalton in. And do I have any water with breakfast or anything?
It is served with a breakfast type ale. It's very light, very sweet with honey and berries.
All right, I'm gonna take. I probably have my water skin on me, right? Is it full?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything I could pour out water for Dalton?
Yeah, you can pour it on your plate or
pour
just in your
it-
hand or.
Yeah, I'm gonna pour it in the palm of my hand and hold it up for him to drink and eat his hash browns.
All right. So after a little bit, you guys finish your meal. Is there anything you'd like to discuss while you're having your meal?
Can we ask what we're doing in this town?
I'll answer for Kristen. Yeah, you guys are looking for a cobalt researcher. His name is Ritz.
Alright, do we know where he's living right now?
Somewhere
a vague
within
mansion
the.
among other vague mansions.
Yep.
One of the big mansions. Are we gonna head that direction?
Yep.
Alright, let's go. I'm gonna take...
Do any of these mansions look particularly nerdy?
Whoever is going to lead this investigation, go ahead and roll an investigation.
I get it.
Looking at them, they're all pretty similar in design. Not like Silver City mansion style. These are like 3-story buildings, not like
Humble
5-story. Humble mansion made out of nice hardwoods with a stone foundation kind of set up, and nice shingled roofs. You do come across one that's more of a circular tower in design. It has this weird looking bluish green gas coming out of its chimney.
Let's go with that one. That one looks shady and suspicious. I'm hoping it's that one.
Right. So how are you guys doing this?
Dax is gonna walk up and pound on the door.
Okay. Ritz,
Yeah.
you're not used to people coming and knocking on your door. All of a sudden you have this loud banging from your front door. Roll me a dex saving throw.
Alright.
Ah, friendship.
As you're sitting there carefully measuring out your volatile ingredients, it startles you, but you're able to catch the vial that you were about to or that you had dropped. So you did not have it explode on you.
Nice, nice.
Because I have read your fucking background.
Yeah, if you had asked, I definitely would have said I was mixing dangerous chemicals together.
Yep.
Jehovah's Witness, Girl Scout cookies. What'll bring you out? Jehovah's Witness is selling Girl Scout cookies.
So yeah, you're
I'll-
somebody at the front door yelling Girl Scout cookies, Jehovah Witness, whatever brings you out.
I just yell out, "What do you want?"
Thamior said you'd be useful.
You know
West
Thamior? Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll let you in.
Hell yeah!
See, was that so hard?
Name drop.
No one had to die.
The door might have suffered a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, let us in, bro.
Alright, I'll go and open up the door.
Oh, me and him go way back.
Looking inside, in the immediate walk, like what is it called, the entrance. There's several bookshelves packed full of information, various types of books on the shelves. There's like 3 nice armchairs with 1 large leather couch, as well as looks like a tea set. All of this covered in dust.
Gross.
Looking around, you can see various dried herbs and stuff hanging off of the bookshelves, like just hastily tacked up there.
So he's a weed dealer.
You have these beakers that have been sitting on this table that have... You could clearly see that they've been sitting there for a long time. Like, you can see, like, different water level marks on them because they've evaporated so much. Dust, again, completely surrounded them. As you enter in, you're immediately hit by this nauseous gas smell. It smells like sulfur and manure at the same time. It's
I
very
haven't killed
potent.
anyone yet. Yo, what up?
Not much, just brewing some poisons. Something, you know, the
He's my
usual.
kind of guy. So, what do you say? You interested in getting paid to do a little, sleuthing about a castle issue?
What's in it for me?
Money?
How much money we talking about?
A a sum of more than probably 10 gold.
Could you be more specific?
We'll have to go talk to my buddy.
Who's this buddy?
Hang on.
No, does not apply.
What?
You cannot do it to other players.
I already did. That's alright, it didn't roll. Bitchwood.
Birchwood.
That's his name.
Do I know that name?
No, you would not.
He won.
Okay.
Even with the influence and the blah 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 and the, doing polls to find out who's sad about getting taxed and shit.
He would not know.
He's a kobold. He's probably getting friggin' raked over the coals with taxes.
Not really, because he's kind of just been hiding inside of this abandoned manor.
More tax evasion. Alright, we're going to jail.
Yes.
How about you don't go to jail if you help us? Wink wonk.
I'm gonna walk up to this kobold, seize him by the shoulders, look him in the eye, and say, "Boy, this is your chance to save the world."
And why would I care about the world?
Because you live in the world.
He's such an honest boy. I need him. I have a love for kobolds.
I raise up a dagger and say, let go of me.
How about this? I got a better deal for you. I'll talk to my buddies, who will talk to your buddies about giving you, confidential research information on shit, to further your own personal projects and poisons and whatever. The little drug business will be booming in no time.
You said you know Thamior. How do you know him?
Through a friend of a friend who went to college with him.
Yeah, I'm gonna make an insight check then. Oh, nice.
So, you could tell that she is kind of lying about hooking you up with, connections on, research and materials and stuff like that. But she generally does seem to actually know this gentleman.
Alright. If you know him, I'll consider it.
You came highly recommended. He sang praises about you and your work.
What are you doing with a tabaxi and this horse?
They look cool. They look cool, and I need my party to look cool if I'm going to save the world. And you look cool. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
I wonder how much poison it would take to take down a horse.
I got Spud out back. But we kind of need him for a little longer.
You guys seem interesting. Why not? This place has just been gathering dust anyway. It's time for a change.
Hop on the centaur. She don't mind. Let's go. Listen, Hennessy, we killed a guy together. The least you can do is give a kobold a ride.
Oh yeah, are you down for murder? Are you
He's got poisons. He just asked if he could fucking feed it to you. I think he's down.
Well, no, he asked how much would it take. He didn't ask could he poison you. On a scale of 1 to 10, where's your murderness?
Pretty high up there.
Like a
See,
6?
he's solid.
I wouldn't just go murdering random people, but I'm not necessarily opposed to it.
So solid 8.
Yeah.
Alright.
He already fits in. Wait, why doesn't he have to prove himself? What the fuck? I'm out here
Because you already
people.
have us as part of the party. You adding people doesn't mean anything. You recruiting us is important.
Fucking Bitchwood made a mistake hiring me.
Yeah, he did.
Hi, shady lady. I blamed for fucking assassination attempts. Let's go on a quest.
Ritz, is there anything you'd like to gather from the manor before you leave?
I just want to gather a bunch of vials and probably potions, other poisons and things I have. I don't know what exactly is in there.
Okay, why don't you roll me... Remember how we talked about the percentile?
Did we?
D100?
Oh, yeah.
So choose high or low, and then go ahead and roll it, and we can see what extra loot you get from your abandoned manor.
I'll choose high. Okay. Oh.
Okay. So, you start going around, you start testing out all the different stuff real quick. Everything has expired. And your current
Right.
concoction that you're working on has actually caught up in flames and sizzled out.
He's negligent
Nice,
too.
nice.
He fits in.
Any of the books and stuff you try to gather, they just don't really catch your fancy. Either you've already read them, or,
Boring.
it's about, the agricultural development of this country.
Oh, my
Yeah,
boy's got
that's
books.
lame.
You like books?
Some books. Mostly ones about explosives.
Oh, well, his are about history and law, so.
Dude, take as many books as you can carry. We can sell that shit.
Alright.
Yeah. We'll
So
take some of them.
Is the last one way up fucking north and I'm an idiot?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we got the explosive guy. He's more useful, so. Alright,
So what's all
we got-
this? What's all this save the world business? What are you guys trying to do?
I think the world is a little exaggerated, but the kingdom in general. I'm gonna fill him in on the whole, king's dead, corruption within, blah blah blah, everything's terrible, we're sent out to investigate, take down fucking assholes who are taxing, the lower class like him. I'm gonna exaggerate the like him part, remind him he's evading taxes, and now he's gonna be, out there. But I'll protect him.
As long as I get to blow things up, that's
hell yeah.
fine with me.
Down with the opposers. I'm gonna mention now that we are going after one more person, a warforged way up north.
Hunter,
And
what city did you pick?
he picked Vland. So the fastest way would be cutting back through the Silver City.
Mono?
Going through Wofford, which I will make a
Damn.
beeline to ignore. So we'll probably take the dip around the pond there.
Didn't we just murder someone in Silver City?
Well, yeah, but I also have places I want to avoid too. So, hang on.
Oh, you have the pedigree papers, though.
Ready,
So that
ready,
might
ready?
make this
Hold
long.
on.
Whoop, whoop,
So
whoop,
where
whoop,
did you decide, Hunter?
Let's go.
whoop.
And?
Here.
Man, alright. Further, a little closer than I thought it was.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
So
Can
we're
you
looking
see my
at,
path?
like, 6-day travel.
Yeah. I'm avoiding here, and apparently we're avoiding here because we're murderers.
So yeah, like a 7-day travel.
Well, Birchwood will be fine for a little while. He's a strong, independent boy.
7, 8.
8 days away.
Well, no. It's been 8
Well, does
days.
he want quality?
Anyways,
He doesn't need his horse, he's fine.
traveling within these 8 days, is there anything anybody would like to do?
Stop and rest, feed the horse, blah blah blah, boring shit.
Feed Dalton and water Dalton on his regular schedule.
What the fuck is a Dalton?
It's our mouse.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the Dalton.
I can't wait for the first fireball. That's the first thing that's dead.
Stray Eldritch Blast or some shit. Oops.
Dalton will live forever.
Don't forget to feed Spud.
I just said feed and water the horse on the way. I'm
Yeah,
taking
take
care of
proper rests.
it.
Practice.
Yep.
Little campsites. On the way, I'll guess I'll disclose. Should we go around and tell her fucking stories and whatever, just because it's 8 days fucking travel?
That's up to you.
Alright, who wants
Probably.
to do story time and share
I
their
still
history?
I still haven't introduced myself to any of you.
I know who you are because I am a super cool spy lady with a unnecessary belt.
Yeah, she's a centaur.
I've got all your names written
With
on my
anger
hand.
issues.
Like,
Why don't you do that when Hunter's been added to the group, so that way we can get him into
all
this?
powwow together.
Because the poor bastard's been sitting out of this for 2 hours now.
He's fine. He's plotting. He's
He was eating my
deciding how to say no
leftovers.
to us gently. Do they have like batteries I could just take out so I could throw them on the back of the horse and bring them with us?
No.
Shit. All right.
So no one wants to do any crafting, any exploration, nothing of that. All right. Takes
No,
you
we're
8
on a fucking quest.
Yeah, it takes you 7 days to get there.
I'm gonna flip off Wofford as we pass it.
just
Fuck that place.
like fuck
Screw
you.
you, Dad.
I want to just like poke and prod at Sarah's character because I haven't really seen a centaur before. Just trying to figure out like how it works, its anatomy, things like
Are you
that.
just walking around with syringes
Yep.
of shit?
So why don't you do a medicine check?
Okay.
15.
All right. So you understand that it is what it is. It is half humanoid, half horse. You understand that, it is technically possible, maybe, but you don't understand, like, the whole, like, where does the horse start and where does the human end? Does it feel more horse emotions?
Snow.
Does it
What
like?
are you feeling? What are you feeling? Nay.
Does it like see an apple and go, "Hey, look, an apple," and just like trot over and eat it? Does it trot when it's happy? It's just like these are like the questions that are like still unanswered to you.
Go frolic in the field for a minute. I'm gonna take some notes.
Wait, so was one of your parents a human and the other a horse?
Someone's really bold in that relationship. Spud. How could you?
I lived among a tribe of my people. We have been as we are for centuries.
Were your ancestors human and horses? Is that some weird bestiality stuff going on?
As we are forever.
Okay. Interesting.
I start asking rude questions like, were your parents fucking geckos and rats and shit? Is there anything anyone else wants to accomplish on our way up to Vaughn to collect this Warforged?
Not
I don't know. Do we
necessarily.
see anything like particularly interesting? Like, do we notice anything that might be, say, containing gold and easy to loot?
No. Nothing that would be containing gold or easy to loot.
No nobles going by or nothing?
No.
Alright.
Kind of taking the back ass path.
Yeah. So, entered into the town of And. It's a smaller town, farming village. Even though it is a small farming village in itself, it still has a large military-style presence. There's quite a few warforges, as well as human guards, or not human, but humanoid guards. They all seem to be constructing some sort of material to send to the nearby fort of Glophnus.
Would I know any distinguishing marks, traits, etc. that would show me, striker as opposed to other ones? Like him maybe being an older model, or like a big stamp on his head that says damaged goods or some shit.
So you're specifically trying to find him in this
Like a
sea of
clearance tag, I don't know.
people. Okay. Go ahead and roll a investigation.
Alright, because this has gone super well for me. Yeah, look at that!
No.
All
They all look the
Warforged look the same!
They all seem to be sporting this cool-looking cloak of,
Look for the one with 4 fingers. The 4-fingered man.
Striker.
Yes.
Even though you've been decommissioned, you still feel honor-bound to patrol the cities as a private civilian at this point. As you're walking through this farming village that has been known to be stricken by the constant skirmishes of the Dwarven Kingdom encroaching into this kingdom, raids and stuff like that. You do see a odd group of people strolling through what is normally a quiet town. It is a centaur with a cobalt on its back, a tabaxi dressed in black strolling beside it, and this gothic emo looking
Thing.
tiefling
With her +1 boombox. Gotta get that bass.
You see them curiously poking around and asking questions.
I just have like a crudely drawn picture of a standard Warforged. Have you seen this man?
Yeah, technically with that 8.
I'm gonna approach them curiously.
Have you seen this man? I'm gonna show you my picture.
I have not.
Shit. Fucking useless.
What'd you say to me, meatbag?
First of all, rude.
Love
Second
it.
of all, I don't like being insulted. Third of all, you better take that back right now, mister.
Or else. Or else what?
Oh, it's probably gonna go through. Oh, it didn't, thank God. I would have caused a big issue. I would have caused a big issue. We're looking for a guy named Striker. You know, Warforged, about your height, about your weight, about your build. Same cape as you, you know.
I might know him.
You got a twin?
As you
Who's
look
asking?
around and see quite a few other Warforges.
So you've got, like, quintuplets.
Who's asking?
Bitchwood. What the fuck is his first name?
Garrett.
Garrett Birchwood of the castle, advisor to the king, former king, blah blah blah. Yada yada.
Key piece
Details.
of information there for you. Former king. Word has not reached you in this town about the king's passing.
Dear good sir or madam, you have been selected.
Isn't that
How
his
dare
line?
you assume my model series?
I didn't. I said sir or madam. Dear sir or madam, we are seeking Striker. He has been hand-selected by the advisor of the former king to help us in our quest to, you know, do the thing.
Former.
Was that classified?
Don't look at me. You already knew it was classified.
Dear sir or madam,
I
you've
already
been
heard that
hand-selected
part.
by the advisor of the king. May or may not be former. Depends on who Striker is. Yeah, you want to tell us where Striker is and we'll, you know, clarify?
Suppose that could be me.
That doesn't sound 100% sure.
Well, I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure about you.
I've got a belt on.
And I have a big sword. What's your point?
I've got these guys, and they clearly followed me, so something must be going right.
Suppose I'll give you my time.
Alright, so you must be Striker. I'll take it. Well, if I can't tell the difference, they won't be able to tell either. This guy's good enough. We've done some walking. Alright, we've established you're Striker now. I don't care what your name was or is. So,
Alright.
you who may or may not be Striker, we have been sent to hire you to assist us in our investigation on potential corruption in the kingdom of Parad's castle in the Silver City. Are you interested, oh honorable one who really appreciates his country and would love to fight for us? See how I'm bolstering him up for that prideful shit?
I suppose I could go along with you if this is a noble mission as you claim it to be.
Super noble, look at me, I'm fucking reliable as hell.
Very noble.
They're backing me up, you gotta believe us.
If it's possible for the slits of my helmet to squint, they do.
I'll allow it. You have like little pistons that can close them.
Little fucking
All right, I will
Listen,
join
I've
you.
selected-
I will join your quest.
easiest one, look at this. I didn't have to bribe him, I didn't have to kill no one. I didn't have to lie through my teeth, fucking fake Strikers coming with us. Alright, so hop on board. You can sit with me and Spud. Wait, how much does this dude weigh? How much do you weigh? Is that rude to ask?
Like, a lot.
How fat is fucking Spud's ass.
Not fat enough.
Alright, how fast do you walk?
Fast enough.
Sweet. Yeah, like I said, I wasn't given a time limit. He'll be fine. Alright. So we have gathered our group. Welcome aboard. My pack of clowns is complete. Surprise, it's actually a circus.
You look like sideshow freaks anyway.
That's great.
Born into an underground colony and system of tunnels, Ritz was always more focused on the books and pursuit of knowledge than the labor before him. The more knowledgeable members of his tribe helped to kindle this passion at first, teaching him how to read and write, until the pursuit ultimately became disruptive. Ritz would often skip his duties in the mines and find a quiet place to read and research from his collection of books and tomes, many of which were stolen. He spent much of his time alone, never feeling the need to make friends with the others in the tribe. He began experimenting with chemicals, herbs, and other materials that he got his claws on. Those efforts rarely proved fruitful. One day, however, when trying to create a bomb of sorts, the materials exploded, injuring Ritz and causing a cave-in, which gravely wounded a few kobolds in the mines below him. The tribe was fed up with his antics and experiments, and ultimately decided to exile him at the age of 8. With no real knowledge of how to survive on his own, Ritz made his way to the large city of Onnested. He survived by picking pockets and stealing goods, as well as books, and started selling some of his own creations on the side. Roughly a month after arriving, Ritz tried to steal from a middle-aged elf. Those pockets appeared to be warded. The pale and blonde-haired elf turned around, and instead of turning him in, the elf invited Ritz to come to his home. The elf, who introduced himself as Thamior Cyanidel, the esteemed researcher and inventor, made Ritz a cup of tea and a warm meal. Thamior asked Ritz about how he ended up on the streets, and he told the elf that it had to do with his passion for explosives, which piqued Thamior's interest. He asked Ritz if he would like to join him as his assistant, which would allow him to hone his talents even further. Ritz, wary of others, begrudgingly accepted the offer, though he was excited for the opportunity to learn more. They spent a couple of months together, researching, inventing, and causing a good number of incidents and explosions, though no casualties. Over time, the two grew closer, and Thamior decided to give Ritz the title Ritz the Reckless, due to his lack of a last name. One night, however, Thamior left, taking gear and supplies with him. He left Ritz a letter saying that he was setting out on a short yet dangerous expedition into a cave holding ancient ruins and magical artifacts. He urged Ritz not to follow after him, as he was not experienced enough to survive what threats would await. Thamior wrote that it was imperative that he find these artifacts quickly, but gave no further explanation as to why. Ritz waited for his return, although it never came. So, he continued to work out of Thamior's home, selling potions and poisons and explosives, and stealing on the side to make ends meet. He now keeps eyes and ears out for information about Thamior and his expedition, hoping to one day find the cave and discover his fate.
Produced as one of the first generations of Warforged, Stryker was part of a specific order for the protection of the Ustroth family in an upcoming conflict. Later, the head of the family, General Ustroth, took a particular interest in him because of his loyalty and unique streak of independence. He was later drafted directly into the conflict as one of Ragnar's Centurions. Because of the status of Stryker as a personal bodyguard at the beginning of his commission, that later evolved into a military rank, he holds an unprecedented relationship with the people he once served under. Due to his experience as a Centaurian, he has a sentience that is uncharacteristic to most purpose-built Warforged. Stryker remained operational well after the conflict because of this close relationship to the family. Because of his relation to the Ustroth name and the rank he was awarded in his time in the military, many still recognize and respect his status.
Sugmad Yoris grew up in Wofford, a town just north of the Silver City. She spent her early years roughing it with her father, earning money through odd jobs in agriculture. Wofford wasn't much for magic, but through travelers she began learning. Being a tiefling, magic had always been a part of her, and was something she wanted to expand her knowledge of. She took to it quickly despite her father's protests. He wanted a simple and safe life for him and his daughter, and though she never knew her mother, she knew the woman had been a trouble seeker. He had had enough of hunting for trouble long before her death and was devastated at her loss. The last thing he wanted was for his only child following a similar path. Sigmund refused to accept the dull, safe option. She vowed to return home one day a mighty wealthy warlock, running away to the city to seek out knowledge and power. Despite her ambition, she found that eagerness didn't feed or house her. She had to adapt quickly to the bustle of the city, taking to petty thievery and earning a name for herself among rogues and ruffians. Word got around soon enough. She ran into the Thieves' Guild, who offered to assist her in her quest for power, if she was willing to be trained as their eyes and ears through the city. She accepted, trading her services for shelter, knowledge, and some questionably obtained books on history of magic. Through her new job, she picked up on juicy information long before others did. Through whispers of upper class and the banter of drunks, she heard that a new law would be instated that banned magic. As one would expect, the new law didn't sit well with her, having just begun to chase her dreams. The thought of a magic ban was devastating. As she had done with her father, who pleaded with her to stay, she turned up her nose at the thought, deciding she wouldn't follow the rule, even if it meant risking her life.
Hippolyta lived in a nomadic and violent herd of centaurs, growing up in a family of 12 brothers, and she was the only surviving daughter of the chief. Her herd valued strength and strength only. The weak, ill, and injured were often left to die or outright killed. Because of her opposition to this at a young age, mostly through the influence of her mother, she's a strong-willed and ill-tempered woman. Years of fighting with her brothers and the younger men in the tribe made her strong, but she holds many scars from the often bloody affairs to keep her independence. As a young woman, she was considered a valuable prospect for her strength, and most of all, her position. But she was never considered more than a mare to be broken, as her mother had been before her. This fact was highlighted by the violent death of her mother at the hands of her father, in a ceremony performed on women who produced stillborn children. After the death of her mother, Hippolyta could no longer fathom staying with her herd. She deserted them in favor of the world of progress in the cities. Because of this, she is an outsider to her people as well as the world she finds herself in now. She knows that her father and brothers would kill her on the spot if they ever saw her again. But if the dame comes, she will stand and fight. Because of the violence Hippolyta grew up with, she fights often to save those who have no means to do it themselves. But if someone has no respect for those around them, she has no time in the day for them.
Dax's birth family and its name are long forgotten. In her early childhood, she was cared for by a family of Tabaxi with a surname Vanen, and took that as her own. At the age of 12, that home fell through, and she began running with the vicious little urchins that plagued the streets of the Silver City. She owes her life and all of her skill to her friend Roger. Together, they managed to establish themselves nicely in the Silver City, running a group of thugs for hire. She fought every day for meals, coin, and places to sleep. She took well to this lifestyle, and for a good while she believed it was her destiny to build and lead beside Roger, until all the power and glory of the Silver City's underworld was theirs. Later, this world fell apart when her partner in crime, Roger, disappeared after she foiled an attempted hanging. After his disappearance, her gang dissolved. She has spent the last few years in the Silver City, living off her general renown as an affordable and generally reliable choice for a hired assassin, thug, or thief. She receives some prospective jobs through the Thieves' Guild, although she would personally define herself as less of a thief and more of a killer for hire who likes to be paid once by the employer and once again by looting the corpse. She does in her travels and in her jobs keep an ear to the ground for news on Roger, although she does not know what she intends to do with him if she ever finds him.
At this point, you have a large group of individuals entering into the town square. They're mostly Warforged, accompanied with one elven man dressed in kind of finer clothes, as well as a short creature. You can't really tell what he is. He is completely dressed in a black cloak, black gloves, boots, as well as sporting a silvered mask. As they enter, the Warforges kind of fan out into like a parade procession kind of formation. The elven gentleman proceeds to have one of the Warforges put a box on the ground. He stands on top of it and unscrolls a large paper. To the town people of And, as decreed by your new king, by Nimhilanali, all magic users, casters, conjurers, are hereby required to register yourself as well as go under inspection. Any who fail to comply with with this request shall be incarcerated and put to hard labor.
Guys, it's time to go. We got time limit I didn't mention before.
Yeah, I think it's best we leave too.
Yeah, I'm ready to. Yeah, it's a nice town. It's a nice
You
town.
have 1 day to comply with this order.
All right. We're walking away. We don't know these guys.
Yeah, we're walking.
We're just normal, regular people.
You see the small group of people who have gathered around this area start kind of whispering to one another, talking. As you guys start trying to walk away, the short man dressed in these black clothes and silver matches are going to approach you.
Oh no.
Was it this one?
Uh-huh.
Good evening. Where are you guys going?
Can I try to fake sign language like I'm totally deaf and don't know who the fuck he is?
You don't.
I know I don't, but if I pretend, sign language, I can't hear him, therefore nothing he says is valid.
Oh, I see. So yeah, deception check.
Hell yeah. I'm just a lowly deaf chick. Nothing cool here. I'm gonna throw some gang signs. 14.
He responds
Shit.
with sign language as he's talking.
Shit.
Oh shit.
Does he know West Side?
So again, where are you going?
I don't actually know sign language.
I can distinguish that.
We're going for a walk. It's beautiful out. This is my deception stand. I mean, it didn't stand before, but...
Yeah, you could say you're going for a walk.
Yeah, we're going for a stroll. It's beautiful out.
You say you're going for a walk. Where about? Are you going to be able to comply with the current time frame, or do I need to have somebody escort you?
Well, you were talking about some magic mumbo-jumbo. We're not about that. See, I come from the next town over. Wofford. Me and my dad were farmers, yeah. He don't like magic. So that doesn't apply to us.
You see him move his hand. I believe a few of you have magic and or magic items on you.
I'm gonna turn around. Why didn't you tell me? Travis.
I put up my hands and say, not me.
He's a nerd. He reads books. He mixes shit. He don't do no magic.
So wait, you have to register magical items?
Yes.
I have this rock. I'm not sure, but I think I saw it glowing once. And my uncle, he told me it was magic.
You can roll that deception if you'd like, because he hasn't had a chance to pin it down.
Alright.
Alright. It could very well be magic. That's why you should have it be tested.
Is that gonna take long?
Oh, it depends on how quickly you can get there.
I got a curfew.
Well, when is your curfew? Since you are just visiting this town from Wofford.
What time is it?
That's about midday.
Midday and a half. I gotta walk.
So your curfew is a day out.
Shit. Can't measure fucking... Well, we all look like a bunch of fucking clowns.
Yes,
Speak
yes,
for
you do.
yourself.
The Warforged did it. He's my escort. This kind gentleman was walking me back home. Because clearly I'm not going to make it back in time for curfew.
Absolutely.
So, Warforge, are you their charge? Or are these your charge? Are you here to escort them?
Indeed I am.
Ooh, roll that deception. Very good. Then I expect you to have them registered before nightfall. As you are commanded to.
I do not follow a command.
Dude.
What he means to say is he's having an off day. His mom's in
He's
the
a little
hospital.
grumpy.
He already
He's
has a
on
command, and it's
vacation.
to escort us home. He can't take another one right now. Sorry, one ticket per person.
This little gentleman just looks up and just starts looking at all of you. Number 4 and 7, please approach. You see two of the Warforges break off from their current formation. Start approaching.
Why did I pick all the awkward people? Why am I awkward? What the fuck?
I believe this Warforge here is defective. I believe he needs to be reevaluated himself.
So about running away. Can the horse handle his weight for...
Unfortunately not.
Can I, throw a rope around him and drag him? Is that going to ruin him?
Yeah, that would ruin him.
Fuck. How fast are you?
30 feet.
How fast is the other Warforged? 30 feet?
Yeah.
So if we hold these guys off for a second, he can get a head start and then we can boogie?
Maybe if that's what you want to do.
I'm a former officer. See if I can get them to stand down.
Okay. How
Wait.
would you like to do that?
Yeah, no,
what
let him go
social
first.
check is what I would probably have you do?
I'm gonna go with intimidation check. I don't think that's how you're supposed to speak to a former officer of the army. I deserve some respect, you know.
You're going to hear one of the Warforges speak up. We don't mean any disrespect, sir. We're just trying to follow our orders.
Always remember to think about the orders you are following them. Not thinking could lead you to follow the wrong people.
Look down at the little guy. And they look back at you. They kind of give you a subtle nod. You'll hear the other Warforged approach. We shall escort them to the designated zone. The little guy will go, very good. I expect you to report back to me once they have been delivered. Warforges, nods. Yeah, they would nod. And he walks away. The two Warforges look at Stryker. We'll buy you as much time as we can. Recommend that you get out of this town as quickly as possible.
Much appreciated. Shit.
I'm gonna praise Stryker on his smooth moves. We got someone with a brain. Never thought. Alright. We're gonna have to take the most direct route since shit's speeding up. I don't want to go through Wofford. I have daddy issues. How fast do we want to get to the Silver City? Do we want to take the long way and hope they forget our face, or do we want to take the short way? Cut through Wofford. I mean, I bet you Wofford's probably got, their own magic fucking ballot thing going on, too.
Yeah.
What happened in Wofford?
That's where I lived.
Lived?
Lived.
Yeah, I'll be
Why
right back.
former?
You guys
My dad is a douchebag and he didn't want me doing magic, but apparently that doesn't matter now because there's a big ban on magic and screw that shit, I'm still gonna fucking hexblade people.
I see. As long as
It
I don't
might
catch
be-
one of those.
Might be best just to try to stay away from all of their towns other than the Silver City for right now.
Alright, well, we can loop back down the way we came and duck into the Silver City. So we'd be going south from Vans. And then east towards the Silver City without hitting any towns.
Nice.
I'm gonna lean in and whisper to our tiefling friend here.
Howdy.
Does everyone else know we're wanted in Silver City?
They will. But hey, check this out. I'm gonna show them my piece of paper saying I work for Birchwood. Which also probably would have, helped me convince you guys that I was a cool dude. But I forgot about it. Whoopsie doopsie. So that's our ticket back in. I'm on official business.
Brett, do Warforged guard Silver City?
Brett is hopping over fences and shit. He'll be right back.
Oh.
If I recall correctly, there's some, but not nearly as many. Brett.
What?
There is some more forged in the palace, but not really around town yet.
Where?
Silver City.
When you left it, they were primarily as the guards within inside. The physical keep was Warforged. The patrols outside were a mixture, and the actual gate entrances and exits were Warforged.
Sweet. Alright, well I got my ticket as Birchwood's bitch.
Well, if that doesn't work, I might be able to pull some strings and get us inside.
So we've got a sick old man and a pack of clowns. Alright, we're ready to roll.
Sick! I can't get sick.
Sick is
I'm beyond your weak
like
mortal
trippy
illnesses.
is the illest to some shit. What do kids say? I don't fucking so we're taking
Say
the south.
I am hip and cool.
Hip and trendy, I guess. Does that make you
Swag.
feel oh. So we're taking the south, and then the east, we're going around Wofford. We're going to take the slightly longer route and avoid towns because, don't want to register magic because I still want to, blast people. Kind of my hobby.
So yeah, still takes you 5 days.
Yep, whatever.
I'm just going to make a quick note for myself, so that way it wouldn't... Whoops.
So, would we have seen how they're registering people while we were there, dicking around?
No, you guys
They're
actually...
giving you like a club stamp or some shit?
You guys get out of there before.
Alright, so...
and you're not really going through any other cities, so...
So we have no idea.
No.
Alright, well, it's gonna be a fun mystery adventure.
As you start approaching the Silver City, you can see a long line of people trying to enter into it.
Make way.
As you're pushing your way through the crowd, apparently, you do see a few people with these like bracelets wrapped around their wrist, made out of some sort of reactive material. If somebody in the party would like to roll a perception check.
I would like to.
Yeah, go for it.
Alright, go for it.
What's with the tonight?
Get the shit rolls out of the way. As you are walking through, you do see one of them. They're all black except for one person's. It is glowing red. Continuing to push your way to the front, you do see 6 Warforges sitting there and inspecting people as they enter in.
I'm gonna have that paper ready.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna just real quick flash, hey, I'm important. I work for Birchwood. You gotta let me in. I'm on official business. Do I see the guy I recognize?
He is not there.
My fucking dude, where'd he go?
There's only Warforges here.
I thought that guy was a Warforged.
No, he was a human.
Shit. Alright, so, I'm gonna flash my paper. We'll say, official business, excuse me, pardon me. You want me to roll deception, persuasion, whatever?
They're gonna stop you and ask to see the paper.
Alright, I'm gonna hand it over.
Okay. They're gonna look it over. They're gonna pass it back. Garrett Birchwood currently does not hold the position that it states here.
Last I knew he did. I was told to come right back with, folks. I'm on gesture to the folks.
Unfortunately, he does not hold the same position.
Alright, what position does he hold now?
That is unclear to me. Would you like to enter the city?
Yeah.
Very well. May we please see your documentation?
I don't believe documentation will be necessary. This group is under my command.
He's got the space dice on the screen.
Roll the persuasion. What the fuck?
Wait, I'm rolling persuasion.
Yeah.
Oh!
Solid.
Oh, nice.
Yes!
Okay. Yes, Commander. We apologize for the inconvenience. All
Forgiven.
6 of them step aside and I'll allow you to enter in.
Yeah. Alright, so now this new information does not bode well for me. Is it dicey to go to the castle?
Oh, that was a ballsy roll. Shit.
We could have handled. On the streets, what do we say? Do you want me to roll perception, or is it pretty obvious what's going on?
No, we can just use your basics. What you see, because you had to pass in through the, slum section before you get into the first inner wall. For most of you, would be your first time visiting the city. It's very... on the exterior, the povished area is just, think of, better than low house incoming, but it's still considered low house incoming. The next tier inside the main city is just generic city kind of style apartment complexes, individual buildings, stores and stuff like that. In the streets, you have a mixture of horse and buggy, as well as these mechanical-esque steampunk style transportation vehicles. They are like these little crabs that run around on the ground. They all seem to be sporting the insignia of the Uthros clan. You see numerous guards, both Warforged and Elven, patrolling the street. You see numerous banners strung out over the buildings, as well as these gas lanterns that are not lit because it is midday, but they are still out there. You see a sense of uneasy with the people, but yet a sense of celebration, because this is the beginning of the summer harvest festival.
Oh, and no one gives a dip that the king is dead?
That would probably be because of the slight depression that you'd see in people.
So they're celebrating their woes away,
Yeah.
basically.
Yep.
Sweet, my kind of people. Alright, so we're gonna casually stroll through, kind of duck past guards as best we can without looking like we're obviously hiding from them. Start making our way towards... am I gonna be able to get in since What's-His-Face got kicked out? Don't smirk at me, I got shit to tell him. Oh, how do I ask about him and find him without, getting in trouble?
Maybe send some of the people who aren't criminals in the city.
Oh, you're right.
Because splitting the
none of us
party is
have,
always a good plan.
I mean, I don't want to die. I got stuff to do.
None of us have the magic thingies on, though, so
Yeah.
they'd
that's
probably
what I
check
wanna
us before going into the palace.
do. Well, I originally had a way into the palace,
The
but I guess
Warforged
that's
doesn't
gone
need
now.
any.
Yeah, no, the Warforged just sweet talk his way through.
Well, he doesn't technically need them. He's not magical.
That's right.
How easy would it be to sneak in?
You can try.
Not
Are
with
you
a
a
freaking
rogue with,
centaur.
benefits for that shit?
Not
It'd be
really.
the easiest, and I know you said splitting the party, bad idea, but...
Pause. Are you guys just standing in front of the gates still talking about this?
No, we're
or have
walking.
you proceeded inside
No.
the city?
We're
Are
walking.
you heading to a specific
I
spot?
said
We're-
we're dipping through without
Let's
looking
head to
for
the
Okay.
dive bar again.
Which one?
Let's not and say we did. I have a feeling that guy doesn't want to see us anymore.
Well,
I told him he had to let us go, or else I was gonna kill him. So like,
I paid him off. It's good.
Bars are nice. Sometimes I look at the countertop and wish I was made of that kind of wood.
I still have a sick office here, don't I? my apartment that I got through the Thieves Guild.
Oh, yeah.
So let's go there and sort out a plan so we could talk without, drawing attention to ourselves.
yeah. Wait, where was
Alright,
Dax
sounds
living in the
good.
city before she was semi-kidnapped? Homeless?
Yep.
That sucks.
You're what we would consider a drifter. Or a bar hopper.
Okay.
Your choice.
Alright.
Alright, so we're going to my house. Don't mind my AC/DC and Skrillex posters.
So as you guys travel through the city, you end up in this apartment kind of style complex. The buildings are still relatively nice. You head into one of the back alleys, and from the back alley you enter in through a back door. Entering into this room, it is pretty small. It's about 15 by 15, so... let's see.
I wasn't paying for it, it don't matter.
I can quickly... So each... Oh, no, that's the wrong button. Why won't you click?
Just draw it by hand. Draw shape.
Oh, because I was clicking the wrong tool. That'd be why. Good call, Kristen. So the room itself is about that big. Each person takes up about 5 feet. So, for example, being packed in, it's not comfortable. It'd be
like
comfortable for one person, but it's not comfortable for...
My bed, my window, my cooler, and my door.
pretty much.
That's all I need. Just a roof over my head. And I really hope that they didn't track back that I killed that guy.
Looking around, it has no real living accommodations. There is, again, just a bed, kind of a ratty mattress. It has a, like, desk, not a desk, like, little table next to it with a little oil lantern. A single window looking out into the back alley, and the door. Nothing else.
Mi casa is su casa. We can talk in private here at least.
Is there a window?
Yeah.
Is there a sun puddle?
A sun puddle? Nah, bitch. My view is the back alley brick wall.
You said you had an AC/DC poster. Who are these
I did.
strange men and where are your lightning bolts?
You want to see my lightning bolts? Let me just cast out.
Where is your poster of the electricity types?
Oh man. So, my original plan to get us into the castle and meet up with Birchwood is clearly not going to work because I guess we took a long time taking a walk. It would have been super cool if you guys had, read my mind and met up at the bar like I wished. But whatever. Too late for that. So, we need to think of a new plan.
We need to find this Garrett fella, right?
Yep. Without
He's the
drawing
one
attention
paying
to the
us?
fact.
He's the one supposedly paying us?
Yeah, supposedly, definitely, super, totally.
You guys are getting paid?
Yeah, you're getting paid for it, bro. Promise, pinky swear.
Alright.
He'll still pay us even though he got fired. It's good. He's got like a pension or some shit.
Could we just send a message to him?
I don't want to have it intercepted if he's in some kind of trouble.
Does he know Thieves can't?
And the Warforged with the message.
Well, that's what I was thinking, and not to send you out alone in danger, but you do blend in the most.
Danger. I'm not worried.
Let me see if I have anything that will help him. Does he need a grappling hook? Or oil?
We could try to blow things up.
That won't draw attention. I like the flashy idea. I don't like the getting stabbed in the face or shot in the face idea. It comes afterwards. I like my cloak. I don't want holes in it. No, I think it would be our best bet to send the Warforged in, kind of scope shit out. He can at least get up to the front gate and ask without raising too much suspicion.
Wait, does the Warforged have compartments? Like, Can someone be, say, stowed inside a chest plate or something?
The Warforged has a name and is standing right here.
Oh, I love him. I have an idea, but I have to be...
To answer your question, no.
I have to be vague and mysterious for it.
Wait a minute. Do we have any reason to believe he's still in the castle?
No, that's the issue.
Why don't we?
But that's
so we
the
should
last
probably
place
ask
he
around.
was.
Inquire.
Because if he is, a criminal now, of some sort, the Warforged at the gate didn't seem too confident that he was, employed with them anymore. So basically he could be anywhere.
So,
Whether it be
write
in good-
a fake letter of no importance, just regular chatter with a fake name, send Stryker in and say he has a correspondence and we can confirm or deny his location.
Alright.
History check, Kristen.
Alright.
Alright, there you go. Birchwood is still technically royalty. He's just not employed as the advisor to the king.
Well, I didn't know
Or
if
a advisor.
the tension between him and his former student was going to cause an issue now that the student is the master.
Yep. It does not mean that he has lost his entire royal status.
He is just shot.
Yeah. So you also know that the castle had grounds for the royal families. You could also potentially figure out if they have other additional locations within the city, that kind of stuff.
I didn't take down that nice guard's name, did I?
Nope.
Fuck. Damn it, I can't do my pretend game. I am going to try my pretend game. I'm going to be the drunk again for a little while. Totally legit.
Okay.
They know my face. They all saw me follow my ass out a window. They know who I am. And I'm going to bring the Warforged as my escort.
Okay.
Because I'm a pussy. I don't think it would be a good idea to bring, I mean, unless I could convince them that Hennessy was Spud's girlfriend, and the cat was my pet, and the kobold was the cat's pet. I have a feeling that's a little far-fetched,
Yeah, I
but
don't
also
think that'll
totally
really work.
reliable for the Get Crunk family. Alright, me and the Warforged are going to do a little bit of recon.
Alright,
If that's okay with you two. Three.
yeah. That sounds good.
Which
It's
Warforged might
alright.
you be referring to? Like I said, I have a name.
The striker one, the cool one, the groovy one. Take your
Excellent.
pick.
I like these compliments. I will join you.
Alright. Now, did that guy give me back my null and void letter?
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, so drunk me will totally still think it's legit. If I go up there.
Sure.
Alright, can I have the name of that family again right quick?
The one that you named?
The one that I named and gave my coat of arms to in a blaze of sappy glory.
You gave the name to him, too.
Well, you wouldn't let me name them Hannah. Which I would have remembered. You screwed up! There you go. Ah, Erstrad. I remember now. So I am once more... Oh shit, I should remember my first name, shouldn't I? That would have been useful. Hey Brett, don't look back on your recordings. Alright, so I am Mrs. Erstrad, and this is who I am. And Stryker, please only refer to me as Mrs. Erstrad, adopted daughter of the Crunk family.
Can you repeat that? What's your name
just
again?
call me ma'am. Just call me ma'am, and we'll be fine. You are my escort back to my manor. Is the manor within the castle?
You need
It's
some
within
manners.
the castle grounds.
Yes. You are my escort. You are the Erstrad escort. You are helping your drunk compadre home.
I suppose so.
Awesome. Thank you for having a drunk family. It makes my life so much easier. Alright. We're rolling out. We'll be back quick. We're just gonna go see where he is, see if he's okay, and if we can get him out of there to meet up with us.
Dax, you
Alright.
just be rummaging through your stuff.
I'll try not to blow things up.
I mean, if you do, I kind of, killed the leader of this place, so... Don't really want to stay here longer than I got it. So do what you want to do. we'll be back. How far away from the castle are we? I don't remember. Where I
About
live.
20 minutes.
Oh yeah, okay, we'll be fine. So me and Stryker gonna take a stroll. I've put on my. Do you want me to roll deception, or do you want me to wait till we get there?
Yeah, you can do it. Well, we can skip ahead. You've gotten to getting close to the entrance.
All right, drunk Jesus, don't let
Are
me
you
down.
bringing what's his face, Spud, with you?
Yes. Drunk Jesus, please.
Oh,
Did it roll? It didn't.
it's not rolled yet. Oh, excuse me.
There you go. Oh, okay, there you go.
Yeah.
Oh.
Me and Spud. And Stryker.
Stryker, as you guys start approaching the entrance to the castle here, you clearly see that there's about 10 guards, 5 Warforged, 5 Elven, as well as a few scattered on the wall. As you start approaching Sugmad,
Yep.
who's just been riding normally on top of Spud, instantly looks like she's had about 12 bottles of rum. Just like completely hanging back, barely holding on to the reins.
Giggling.
Like, yeah.
My toes look great in these boots.
So you approach the gate.
Yo.
The guard, Elvin, approaches and goes, "Halt.
You halt.
State your name and reasons for being here."
Ella Erstrad. I'm going home. I got my escort here. I got my paper saying I'm working with my buddy. I'm tired. I've had a long day. Summer harvest. Fucking lit.
You have to excuse the lady's behavior. She is a tad intoxicated, as you can tell.
Yeah, you fucking right.
This paper states that you work with a Garrett Birchwood of the Rosen family.
Yeah, we've been collaborating on fucking, harvest festival stands and shit. You like pumpkins? We're selling pumpkins. Pumpkins with faces? We got pumpkins with faces. Cut them myself.
By the chariot load.
Yeah, see, he fucking knows about the pumpkins too.
Go ahead and give me a persuasion. With advantage. Because A, you're drunk, you look drunk as fuck, and you have
Persuasion.
Stryker with you.
Oh no.
Oh,
Did I say pumpkins? I meant gourds.
Sorry, but this document, and you start scrumbling up, is no longer valid. And I do not recognize you. You said your name was Ella?
Ella
Erstrad.
Yeah.
I don't remember an Ustrad family.
Erstrad.
Or Ustrad named Ella.
Well then you're fucking drunk and you should be ashamed of yourself.
Do you have any proof that you are who you are?
I'm gonna toss him a bottle of brew.
Do you have a bottle of beer?
Nah, but I'm gonna toss him some manacles and say have a beer.
Ma'am, I believe you need to
Go lie down? Yeah, I'd love to.
vacate this area.
I'm gonna snap it straight up. Say, help me out here, bro. Strike it, bud. Help me out here, bro.
I was
My house
informed
is-
that the lady needed to get to the insides of this castle. That was of the utmost importance.
And who sent you, sir?
The head of the family. I was instructed to guard her and escort her wherever she need be.
Well,
Yeah, who wouldn't want a sexy daughter like me? Fucking adoption. Magical.
you say you're magical.
No, it's magical that I got adopted. Look at me. Glamorous.
Now that you've mentioned magical,
Yeah, fuck.
you are a tieflin, yes?
This is about the registration shit.
I don't see your bracelet.
Yeah, I lost it.
That is very unlikely, considering your hand is still attached to your body.
I'm gonna do that in the morning. They'll recommend putting on jewelry when you're drunk.
I believe it is something we need to take care of immediately. You see him snap his fingers, and 4 of the Warforges start approaching.
Striker, kill!
I do not kill on command.
You fucking Mighty Morphin Power Rangers this shit? Come on.
Sir, I believe there's been a tad bit of misunderstanding. The lady is hardly sober enough to even learn any magic, let alone master it. She hardly needs to register as a magic user.
Let's go ahead and pause it here, because I think this is where I'm going to